Hey people, what's going on? Good evening from Dhaka. Bangladesh time is approaching towards 9 p.m. here, and it's getting colder, 17, 18 degrees, which I keep mentioning because this is all we get as winter. Getting a little bit foggy, getting a little bit cooler, but I was feeling feverish yesterday. Many people are facing this now because of the weather. Hopefully, we'll get some winter, 1 to 2 months. Let's see. And for winter, we keep making the list. Very soon, Christmas lights, New Year lights, winter lights will be up here. My old lights, which is down there somewhere. I'll put it up just to feel the vibes of winter, but not yet. I haven't taken out my jacket or my hoodies yet, so it's not that cold yet. So let's do 6 fragrances today, and these are good for winters. Some from budget, some from not so budget, some are discontinued, and perhaps the first or last three are going to be a little bit more pricey. Okay, so first fragrance I'm going to show you. This is on the new buys that I did in recent times from House of French Avenue or Fragrance World rather. 80 ml bottle. This is called Spectre Wraith. Okay, the names bit tough on me. Okay, so very nice looking bottle, very cool bottle. Check out my review on this. So this is a take on Black Phantom by Kilian, and this perfume actually has a lot of vibes of that, but the Black Phantom original Kilian is so much more expensive than this. Longevity wise, that's also longer lasting than this, but as a dupe or as a take, very decent take they made, and I really like the way this is simplified version, less boozy, but the coffee note, everything, the sweetness is just nice. Like I do like Black Phantom, but this perfume is just simplified or less complex. Sometimes you feel the vibes of Thierry Mugler, Angelman, or coffee, pure coffee, in a way, because this one has vibes of that. You enter like confectionery, have some coffee. Colder months, these fragrances are very, very nice. Okay, in warmer setup, this will be a bit too much. But longevity wise, I checked, very good longevity, projects well for 2-3 hours. And for the presentation, I cannot complain. Really nice presentation. You pay actually like $30-$35, a little bit more for the packaging. Okay, so Wraith, Spectre. This is the French Avenue first one. Second one is tricky. I said in last year one of the videos that this fragrance is so affordable and so good, niche quality. Some people are, where are you getting this cheap? This is getting like $70-$200 in my region. I'm like, I bought like 35 bucks like few years back. Now these are $70 plus. Lalique's Ombre Noire. I'm a little bit sad. Okay, it's getting rarer, but I'm also a little bit happy also, because sometimes when I see my favorite perfumes get recognition and they get a little bit more value in time, they get like sort of vintage feel, like Midnight in Paris. This fragrance I always sang high praises of it. Because this has the booziness, cognac, I think tonka, and then some sort of like there's this weird vibe going on in here. It's like a very different kind of a sweet perfume, and it works really well in colder months. Very good longevity. Lalique makes excellent fragrances, and this one is no different. So maybe this got tonka, coffee, not coffee, tonka, tobacco, that booze. This is the fragrance. Okay, and I feel this perfume is like so much like some of the niche perfumes, like Nishane Fanio Flames. If you love that, I compared this sort of with this, but not exactly same type. So in winter time, this perfume, wear it with a leather jacket, black leather jacket, it would be perfect combo. And I really love this fragrance. This is very beautiful bottle. If it was up to me, I would sell this for 250 bucks. Okay, there you go. Enough said. Lalique's Ombre Noire. Okay, next one is a simpler than compared to the first one, but this is in general, when it came out first, it's $65 like that. Okay, and I really like the simplicity of it. This one is Aventus, before Aventus. Okay, like the hype of Aventus wasn't there. I didn't know Aventus, but I knew this DNA, which is called Black Excess by Paco Rabanne, and these are new versions. The old version used to be the thin bottle, like this one's you can take out, but the older bottles, they have sort of like a Zippo lighter sort of a thing. I like both bottles, but these ones are more robust, look more premium and chunky. So this perfume is all about strawberry, pineapple, chocolates, kind of like gourmand, but more fruity than gourmand. It's not very heavy. It's more citrusy, lemony. Why I talked about Aventus? Aventus has sort of like same fruity vibe. Ultra male Aventus, these. And when people smell them, like normal people, like not fragrance reviewers or anything, they smell this and they ask like, "Oh, I had a fragrance like this, like Aventus," and I'm like, "No, it's different." But the feel from this perfume is so good. In the summertime, I don't get much push from it. It performs really well in winter, and it's fruity. It's a fruity, mild, dark, chocolatey gourmand with that fruits up top. If you like strawberry, if you like pineapple, if you like lemon, give it a try. It's similar ballpark as Versace Manu Fresh, Star Walker, light blue women from Dolce & Gabbana. They all have the similar vibes, but I think this fragrance is very, very nice perfume for everyday use, daytime, nighttime. Black Access by Paco Rabanne. So three left. These three are also dark fragrances. When I talk about Midnight in Paris, very hard to find. This one right here is also getting very rare, and it's a 75 ml bottle, little smaller, but very expensive now. This is called Bvlgari Black. This fragrance, I think, is Annick Minardo. She made this perhaps with, maybe, isn't her? I'm sorry if I got that wrong, but really unique bottle design. Got this rubbery grip. Sometimes it gets ruined in time, but I really like the way they made this. They are jewelry making company, so they make nice bottle. Looks like hockey puck or something like that. So I'm not a very big fan of hockey, ice hockey, but this bottle looks good. So this is a little bit weird fragrance. Okay, it is not. I'm not going to say everybody's gonna love it the same. Okay, this fragrance is, some people say, similar to Midnight in Paris, but when you smell it, there's this rubber note like this, you know, like a tire. Like if you buy brand new tire for the car, you get this kind of a smell. It gets a little bit powdery, a little bit, it stays rubbery, powdery. That's how I find this fragrance, and good fragrance for color. Maybe there's leather in there or something, but Midnight in Paris is prettier than this. This is a bit more rugged, and I think this fragrance, if you find it somewhere under 70 bucks, keep it in your collection just as a collector's item. Good fragrance, but 75 ml. Remember that, okay? Bvlgari Black, okay? It's a forgotten gem nowadays. Number two. Is it number two or number one? Nah, number one is number one. Number two is this one. Issey Miyake. I was talking about this few days back. Nuit Issey Polaris. These fragrances are super hard to find nowadays. Very expensive. Easily over 100 something dollars. And these are the darker Noire line. Noire line is better than regular Issey Miyake. Definitely better than the summer line. I hate summer lines of Issey Miyake. They all just do a little bit of a twist. Kiwi, pineapple, yuzu. They just play around with these notes just like CK1 Summers, CK Eternity Summers, and they'll give nice bottles, but not much of longevity. Dark line, Noire line, man, they have performance. Some people say I have spotty longevity from this. I did not get any. Maybe I'm darker in complexion, so I get better with darker fragrances. This is one of my favorite perfume if you like smoky, leathery, and I think there's a green note in there that is in Encre Noire. Man, I forgot the note. What is the note? Cypress, perhaps. Okay, this is that, and a little bit of a smoke and mix of kind of vanillic at the base and woody, a little bit resinous. This is niche quality, playing with that level. And this kind of fragrance are very daring. If you like John Barbados Dark Rebel Rider, didn't get performance, try these. Polaris is amazing, amazing fragrance. Maybe I'm wearing something there. Let's just spray once, just to remind myself. Okay, very good atomizers. I can smell it already. This is amazing. This is very high quality, manly man fragrance. Okay, if you want to wear something different than the boring, same old, that same flankers, try this. Okay, I really love this perfume line, and so will you if you're into dark perfumes. Very nice, very sweet. It reminds me of some niche perfumes. All right, number one. It will be a little bit surprising because it's not as complex as some of the previous ones, but still underrated gem. The name is interesting, bottle is interesting. There's two more flankers after this, I guess. This is called Givenchy Society, Gentleman Society. Okay, and you cannot see through the bottle because it's painted inside. You do not know how much is left, but these bottles are very beautiful. If in general I say easy for me to suggest is these. Where did I keep my favorite fragrance? Yeah, it's here. One of my most favorite is this one, Reserve Privy. Everybody loves this, and this fragrance is so good. This is like Dior Intense with a little bit of a whiskey. This thing opens up, sweet, citrusy. You know, like it's like a nice little citrus opening, but follows by vetiver, and that's the twist of this perfume. Really nice atomizer. When I smell this, is very sweet opening. It's like almost like citrusy, like almost like Thierry Mugler's Ultimate or a Paco Rabanne Phantom, like it has a sweet, playful, sexy kind of like almost like thought, could be a cacao dry down, but then it goes a little bit of a serious note. Still stays modern, but it stays a little bit different than other designers. At that point, I think this fragrance will make a very good impression. If you're wearing this, you can smell familiar, at the same time a little bit mysterious. Society is, for me, it's a hidden gem from this line. Whole gentleman line is solid, but this fragrance is very, very good. Longevity is also very nice. Givenchy, Gentleman, Society. So this is the list today. Hopefully you enjoyed that. I wanted to do one more video, but maybe tomorrow. But I'm a bit upset with the whole trend of fragrances. I'm slowly losing, like, interest, because you're spending so much money. At the same time, you're not getting anything new. Or, I bought rather like few Middle Eastern perfumes. Like there I bought Nashama. You guys wanted the review. I bought that one is such a nice perfume. Then I bought Poker Face. That is a good one. I have what else? I have Dunhill's London there. Cocorico was good. The Liquid Brune is good. And then the Boss Bottle Elixir Absolute. That one yet to review. These are interesting, but seeing most of the perfume releases nowadays and the price point, they don't really match. So, the some of the fragrance is getting really out of our reach. Like, for example, Amouage, last example. Some Amouage fragrance in the market we could get for a tester for $150 once. Obviously, I understand everything's getting expensive in every country, but I really wish fragrances did not go out of our reach. Like, let's say I love Interlude Man. There will be a time I won't be able to afford Interlude Man no more. I can buy it, but I rather would buy 10, or 20 Middle Eastern perfume to make content. I can get so much view. As a content creator, it's getting a little bit boring and tiring. So some of you ask me why I keep doing Middle Eastern perfumes. I do not have much option left. Niche perfumes I don't want to buy. You know. Anyway, we'll have a different discussion on this. Thank you so much for watching. Let's go upload this. Hopefully you'll enjoy the video and stay safe and enjoy your winter. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.